Découvrez l'histoire inspirante de Marc, un homme qui a surmonté des défis incroyables grâce à la méthode Silva. Marc a subi un AVC et a dû être opéré. Contre toute attente, Marc a survécu à l'opération. En raison d'une tumeur très volumineuse dans son cerveau, ses chances de survie étaient faibles. Marc a passé plusieurs jours dans le coma. Plus tard, il nous racontera que pendant ce coma, bien qu'il ne soit pas chrétien, il a vu Jésus, et c'est Jésus qui l'a ramené à la vie. Après cet événement, Marc a rejoint nos programmes de la méthode Silva, qui ont grandement aidé à son processus de guérison. Grâce à nos sessions et au soutien de sa femme aimante, amie, Marc a retrouvé sa joie de vivre. L'histoire de Marc montre le pouvoir de l'esprit et de la méthode Silva pour surmonter les obstacles les plus difficiles. Imaginez ce que la méthode Silva peut faire pour vous.
I'm Mark Robinson and I'm 57 years old. December 9th, 22, the year 22, I had a stroke in Cincinnati, Ohio. I live 2 hours away from Cincinnati, Ohio. My youngest son is a drummer in a band, so he was performing in Ohio, in Cincinnati, on December 9th. That's why I ended up there. Now I say that because I had a stroke that night, and if in the area I'm from, if you're going to have brain surgery, which my stroke required, I had an aneurysm that leaked slowly in my brain, forming a blood clot the size of a baseball. When it got so big, I had a stroke and that was it. So the surgeon had to take this part of my skull off to do the surgery. Take care of the brain clot and remove any brain material that was damaged. So I was told that I died that night, and I was on a breathing machine and a feeding tube for 10 days. My wife, Amy, was there. She witnessed the whole thing. I don't remember much. I remember waking up in the hotel and I was dizzy. And I couldn't understand why. She thought I was having a stroke. Of course, we're married for 25 years at that point. I told her, no, you're wrong. I'm not having a stroke. I'm fit. I have a nice diet. I eat well. There's no way I'm having a stroke. But I had a genetic defect, the aneurysm. So I couldn't get around that. My surgeon told me that I'm a miracle, and while I was under his care, I kept trying to fall into a coma, so it all worked out, I guess. When I passed, I came back to consciousness. I saw myself from a distance laying in the bed, the hospital bed, and then while watching that, I see Jesus come into my room. At this point, I'm not a Christian. I never believed in Jesus. I was always spiritual. I prayed to God, but not Jesus. And up to this point, I called myself a Buddhist. And Jesus came to my bedside, put his hand on my heart, and told me to get up. So I sat up. It took a couple months, but I realized that I told my wife later, I said, hey, Jesus has a scent like he's wearing some kind of, not cologne, but some kind of something, I don't know. I couldn't identify it. Never smelled it before. So she ordered some frankincense from the internet, since the Bible talks many times of him wearing frankincense. When I smelled that, I started crying because that is the scent. And after I set up, Jesus he left. And I fell back to sleep. And it just felt like I was sleeping. When I wake up, a couple weeks later, I'm in southern Indiana in a rehab hospital. I'm not able to sit up. I'm not able to stand. I couldn't speak well. My wife can tell you I couldn't open my eyes for the first 2 weeks. I was pretty feeble. And half of my skull was missing. So the therapist at this rehab hospital told me later on, when they first saw me, they didn't have any hope for me. But I exceeded all expectations. Every time it was time for therapy, I would go do the therapy with enthusiasm, do it completely, and push for some more. Speech therapy and the physical therapy, all of it. Now, as we're filming here, I have neuropathy on the entire left side of my body, and I'm unable, partially paralyzed. I'm unable to use my left hand and my left foot. But I am able to stand. It's painful, it takes a lot of effort, but it's doable. So I'm in a much better place. But I'll tell you, it's all mental attitude. If you have the right attitude and put some effort into it, you can do whatever you believe.
En appliquant les principes de la méthode Silva, Marc s'est concentré sur la guérison et des résultats positifs. Aujourd'hui, Marc mène une vie dynamique et épanouie, grâce au pouvoir de l'esprit et à la méthode Silva. Ne ratez rien. Abonnez-vous à notre chaîne maintenant pour suivre d'autres témoignages à venir.